I want to give you 10 things that I wish I knew when I started so that you can avoid the pain, ride smarter, and look a damn sight cooler than I did when I started. My God, I do look better without hair. Ooh. Okay, so tip number 1, you've got to look after your joints, and dialing into your own geometry will really help. You see, everybody knows somebody in the local cycling club or on your WhatsApp group. Move your saddle, Bobby! Look, wizardry or guesswork is not what you need. Me? Well, I went full obsessive. I had sore knees, so I not only got a bike fit, I not only got trained and qualified, but I became one of the leading bike fitters in the country. You don't need to go that far. Look, if you've got an indoor setup, all you need is a mobile phone. You can video yourself on your indoor setup and then use an app for free, like My VeloFit. And that will give you basic geometry of how to set up your bike, and it will save you a lot of trouble. Tip number 2, you've got to understand the difference between soreness and pain. You see, soreness is your body adapting, and pain is your body saying, stop. You ignore the difference, and trust me, you'll be swapping your bike for the sofa faster than you can think. Look, simple formula. If you have joint pain, check out tip number 1. If you have muscle pain, don't be a fanny. You're changing behaviour, you're creating new habits, but you've got to appreciate that riding your bike is a stimulus for change, and recovery from this is the pain of growth. This one might seem obvious, but I'm still answering questions about it. If you're a man, no underwear. If you're a woman, no underwear. And if you're a man who wears women's underwear, get it off. It's not extra padding, it's extra chafing. And a little point of reference. Your bib shorts that you bought 3 years ago and spent a lot of money on them, they wear thin and your ass starts to show through them. So if you're going to join your first group ride and you're wearing those old bib shorts, make sure you've checked your ass is not showing. Right, tip number 4, do not wait until you're hungry. And don't wait until you're thirsty. You see, waiting until you're starving to eat on the bike is a rookie move. Eating is not cheating. Never confuse the fact that you get fit on the bike and fat or lean in the kitchen. Eat little and often, your legs, they will thank you at the end of the ride. Because remember, the ride is just the stimulus, and the recovery, that's the growth. So enjoy what you eat on the bike. But do yourself a favour and look after yourself. And another tip, don't eat with your mouth full. People find it hard enough to understand you, coach. I know. Okay, tip number 5, this might scare you. Okay, what do I have in here? Well, some tools. But the thing is, on your bike, I want you to learn basic mechanics. Basic, and one of them being how you fix a puncture. Now, I know you might be tubeless and saying to me, the guy in the shop said tubeless and I haven't had a problem. You will. And when you do have a problem, we'll see if you're still tubeless. Because I've been there and I've decided, go back to inner tubes now because there's too many messes. Like, the thing is, carry 2 inner tubes with you. And if you're tubeless, make sure you can get home. You've got enough to get you home. Why carry 2? Because you're going to struggle to get air into your tyre when you're out on the road, possibly with your smaller pump. Oh yes, I've got a CO2 replacement. Yeah, I've seen them fail as well. Look, the thing is, learn. My point is, learn how to fix a puncture. Oh, I'm too scared. I go out with people who can help me, or I'll phone my other half. Like, screw that. You're better than that. Take the tube with you, get it in, get it out, get home. Okay? Time yourself. Practice at least once a month maybe. Formula 1 style. You can do it. You've got to feel safe and secure that you can cover the basics when you're out there, because that will open up the door to adventures and going longer and longer. Okay, tip number 6. While I've got this out, I'll just go through it. It's a multi-tool plus an extra little special thing that I bet you not a lot of you have got. Now, your multi-tool, this is a small tool. I also have a large tool. I don't always carry it in my bag. But the thing is, your mobile phone, sure, can order you a pizza from a park bench in time to arrive when you get home. But if your saddle slips, you're going to need your tool. So make sure you can get them super small, get one in your pocket, one in your bag, or ask a friend to carry it for you because it adds that little bit of weight to your climbing. But here's the thing that not many people carry, and I have it on every single ride. You're going to laugh when I show you it, but trust me, this has saved me and others. A pair of tweezers. No, it's not to get the last hairs if you're shaving your legs. This thing will pull thorns, it will pull pieces of nails, metals, tacks out of tyres when I see people using their teeth. Now, I live in the countryside and I know a lot of farmers that do like the smell of cow shit, but I've never seen them eat it. Get yourself some tweezers, get them in your saddlebag or your storage unit and leave them there, because one day they'll save your life. Tip number 7. Learn to use your bloody gears. You still tell people, don't you, I've got 24 gears on this new bike, but you only use 4 of them. And the thing is, you're still shifting down when you should be shifting up. You still think small means big and hard means easy, and you're going the wrong way with your gears. Look, learn to use your gears, however many you've got, from day one. Learn the feel of each gear. Yes, when you're outside, every single one. Learn how the bike feels so that you don't even have to look at what gear you're in. You know from the feel on your legs. When you go out onto those climbs, try and climb comfortably so you dial into cadence. What cadence suits you? Cadence is always variable. There is no ideal cadence, and cadence is going to be linked to your fitness. So when you go out, try and spin up those hills, and don't look like you're pushing a leg session in a meat grinder. Little tip, look through your legs and you will see your cassette and you'll get an idea of how close you are to the middle. Yes, when you're in the middle, your chain is nice and straight and it should never be making a noise. You see, that's not right. You've got to own your own pace. Yeah, you've got to ride at your own pace, not somebody else's Strava pace. Look, I never had Strava when I was in my youth or when I was in my prime, but I was always pushing even a solo pace way too hard, okay? Look, nothing is going to kill your confidence faster than blowing up halfway through a ride you could have finished. You must learn this fast and accept that your journey is your journey. Strava can be a bitch to you, but it can also be a help. You can make it private, you can come off it for a week. You can also hide rides, show rides, create your own private segments. Use the internet to promote your journey. But if you don't, this is a fast track to no progress, because maybe you haven't got enough confidence in yourself to begin with. So the last place you want to be is comparing yourself to everyone else. Own your own pace. It is so important, because this journey is how long? Forever. I don't care if you've got an event in 6 weeks. You could do an event tomorrow. If it means a lot to you, you'll get to the finish. You'll just get there a little bit slower and it'll be a little bit more painful, but you'll still get there. This journey goes on. Your pace. Come on. Tip number 9. Rest days, recovery. That's where the magic happens. You see, rest days aren't lazy days, they're days off the bike, and it is where the magic happens. If you skip them, then you're just going to get tired, not faster. It's that simple. The workout is the stimulus, the days off, that's the adaptation. If you're able to maintain a minimum of 3 rides per week at even 60 to 90 minutes, then you're going to progress. Fact, because you're going to be doing this for the rest of your life. But if you can't rest, you can't live. You can't grow. I know, Graham. I was there. Find a group that's going to allow you to work at your level and advance you. They do exist. You don't want a group that drops you. You want a group that teaches you, allows you to grow. Do your research. They do exist out there. Maybe start one yourself. But you see, in a group ride, nothing's going to push you faster to develop your fitness, faster to develop your bike handling skills. And if you get the right people in that group, you're going to absorb all of their knowledge. A group ride shouldn't be something that completely breaks you every time you go. You've got to be smart about it. If you find one, it could be that magical next step to your cycling journey that just opens up extra horizons for you. You don't need much cycling chat. Most of them don't know anything about cycling anyway. You make sure that you look after yourself. This is your journey, okay? Hey, look, if you're wondering if these tips are going to help you, Don't second question yourself. Just check out the win that I've put in from the community this week. Look at what John says. He's joined Bulletproof. He's on a fast track to the 1% Club, and he's found himself a local group, and everybody in his life is happy. Look, if you want to learn more about how to develop your own journey, check out the link, the first link, where I've got a free presentation. This is where John started his journey, so you can start yours there as well. But maybe you're a little bit further down the line and you want to check out what John's doing and others in the community. Click that second link. I'll give you 7 free days to my community where you can really get a feel of what's going on. Hey, I give you a lot more other freebies in there, but you got to be in to check them out. But the thing is, you've got to enjoy cycling. Yes, if you're losing the love of it, the actual thrill of getting your bike out and going outside or getting on your trainer, something's wrong. You're following the wrong plan or you're doing the wrong things. Because if you ain't smiling, you ain't spinning. And if you ain't spinning, you ain't winning. And that's a goddamn shame. You want some more videos? Sure, I got another little video that gives you a little inside look into the risks of riding at over 50. But I'm there to help you, so check it out. Anyway, look, until the next time, keep spinning, keep smiling. I'm going to be back outside because the weather will have shifted. Yeah, Scottish weather. As unpredictable, yes, as my wife on a shopping trip. Yes. Yes, I do love her very much.